Animal Crossing New Horizons is out very, very, very soon, and we've got it right here to take a look at it. I know nothing about Animal Crossing, so joining me to give me a little tour is Martin Robinson, Features and Reviews Editor at Eurogamer.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very good, thanks.
Good.
I probably know too much about Animal Crossing. I definitely played too much. So I'm going to give you basically a tour of my islands after 80 hours of play.
Wow. I mean, so this is like 80 hours in, it's like end game stuff or near end game stuff?
Yeah, near end game. I won't spoil the end game because of like part of the joy of Animal Crossing, I think, is like how stuff unlocks over time when you don't know what's going to happen the next day when you wake up. I don't want to take that away from anyone, but like at this point in the game, a lot of the features will have unlocked, and so you can kind of see all the new stuff basically. Because one of the big new features is terraforming, which is basically where you can make your own rivers and cliffs and everything. You can't do that until the end game.
Okay.
Which for me was 80 hours.
Yeah.
But like, because of the way Animal Crossing works, you might be able to do it quicker, but it's effectively, you won't do it any quicker than 3 weeks of real time.
Right, okay.
I think.
Gee,
yeah.
Fair play.
I know.
3 weeks of real time, jeez. So many times. Nice, so this is your little guy.
This is me. Hi. This is I forgot what I called it. Plough Brew I called it because of it's Malaysian. It was supposed to be Malaysian for Island of Bears because I call my daughter Bear, but there's not enough characters. So it's half that. Let's go and we'll go to my house first of all, so I can show you around
and show me all the decor that you've got going.
Yeah, but it's like so this Animal Crossing is like quite grounded. So like.
Okay.
All the outlandish stuff you used to get in other Animal Crossings, you don't get access to it for a while. And so, because of crafting's new in this one, all the stuff I've made is like stuff that I've just got. This is just basically, I've just made this all with my bare hands in my little DIY place over here.
Right.
And made this room which looks suspiciously like my own shed where I work. And so,
do you have a shed in a shed? Do you have a bed in your shed?
I don't have a bed. I don't have a bed in my shed. I don't have a Chesterfield in my shed either. My shed is not as big as this, or as nice as this. In fact, the only thing that's got resembling my shed is a fact there's some wood in there. And also, being a man who's having a midlife crisis, there's a guitar and a pedal board there as well.
Nice, classic.
Also new for this is wait for it. There's a wardrobe where I can get changed.
Oh my god! So yeah, I'm completely a newbie to Animal Crossing because, like I said to you earlier before we did the video, I haven't played it since it was first out on the DS, which was you said 2004,
I think it's
right?
2004, yeah.
God, that's so long ago. So yeah, I don't know what's happened since 2004 and 9 and now.
Like. Not much. There's the Wii version came out, which no one talks about.
Right.
We just pretend that one didn't happen.
Okay.
And then New Leaf came out in 2013. I think it was 2013.
Right.
And that was the last one, so it's been like quite some time.
Yeah.
And there were some spin-offs in that time. Happy Home Designer, which this takes some stuff from, and Pocket Camp, which this also takes some stuff from. But yeah, not much has happened, and so there was a lot of room for improvement, basically.
Okay.
And basic stuff like this, just where I can come in and you can't even change my socks, which you can't see. Putting these awful aviators on, these bandages on. Like, thing is, I also like to dress up quite grounded as well. So my outfits are really boring, just like me.
It's like just stuff that you wear to the office.
Yeah, I just got that sailors tee recently. I'm going to wear this because I think it's still basically, what is it? It's March still, so it's still quite chilly outside.
Nice, okay.
So we're going to dress up fairly warm. Oh, that's full Tory. I won't wear that.
You don't want to go for that tennis sweater.
No. And this little hat.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's definitely beanie weather.
And I'm also going to put some nice slip on. There you go.
Okay.
That'll be my look for the day.
Nice.
And also something else which is new in this Animal Crossing is if I get a wardrobe in a full-length mirror, I can at any point change my hairstyle, change my eyes, change my features, change my cheeks. I think in older games it used to be randomised, change my gender.
Okay.
Also put a custom sign on my face, which, as you can tell, I think if you put some effort in, you might look quite good and not look like someone's just been sick on your face. But yeah, I haven't put the effort in there to do that just yet. And you could do that at any point, basically.
Okay. So, like, you could, even when you start the game, that's readily available. But do you have to, like...
You have to build a mirror first. Like, you have to build the stuff to get access to it. But I think in your second or third day or something, I can actually talk about specifics of what unlocks when, but yeah, you get it quite soon.
Got it.
Something else which is from Happy Home Designer is... Oh, another thing as well. It's so weird, I'm talking about the most basic features which you'd expect in any video game and talking about them like it's an amazing revelation, but hey, it's Animal Crossing. Storage now, like in old Animal Crossing games, I'm not sure in Wild World, I used to have in Animal Crossing games, I used to have like an entire room where I just throw everything.
Right.
But now you have a menu where you can store everything, which is new. It's so funny because of obviously a lot of these features you kind of expect. You get a mobile phone in this game, which is like your menu, and when you get given it by Tom Nook, he's like, this it's like a smartphone, like the one you've got, except it's like a lot easier to use than other smartphones. All we've done is remove all the features. It's like, that's so Nintendo.
Oh my god, amazing.
I'll go for the phone in a bit. Yes, and also my second room is a work in progress. It's not quite there.
Okay.
This is my kind of living room, and this is my little utility room, where
this is cozy.
Yeah, it is a bit too cozy. I need to expand it, and I think I've got enough money to expand it now.
Nice.
I've got my I'm smoking some cheese in there.
Nice.
Also, I'm drying my clothes by the smoker, which means I'm going to smell quite bad, but like also quite good.
Smell, what was it? Cheese that you had in there? So you're going to smell cheese, like cooked cheese?
I think there's smoked sausages in there as well.
Nice. You know.
Like, yeah. And
not the worst smell.
And I've got a little pizza going on there as well.
Amazing.
And oh yeah, hang on, wait for it.
Oh my god, it's like actually toast. Amazing.
Yay! Best game ever made.
Great. Could you make with the cheese, like a cheese toasty?
I don't know. That would be next level crafting.
Yeah,
I don't think you can. You should be able to get the toaster, go craft it. And this is something which is new from Happy Home Designer. Basically, it just means you can move stuff around in your house a lot easier than you used to be able to, because it used to be a real pain, but now you can do it.
Okay.
Using this interface, which makes things a lot easier. But I've got things perfect. Oh, also, that's a S rank banner there from the Happy House Academy because they were so pleased with my good work here.
Very nice.
And that's my house. It needs to expand a bit. It's because I'm quite a socialist player of Animal Crossing. I don't hoard wealth for myself.
Fair.
I'm giving it back to people. Yeah. And so I've been investing in like public works, making bridges and stuff. People just like. The other people come first.
You care about the citizens more than you care about yourself.
Yeah, basically,
nice.
yeah. We can go and meet some of them now.
Look at that. Is that a fishing rod? Oh my god.
Yes. You have a weapon, not a weapon wheel, they're not weapons. Oh, I haven't said that. That's a thing. Yeah, you have a tool wheel now where you can put all your tools. A lot of these are kind of returning tools. You have a stone axe now, so you can get wood from a tree. Which obviously you can then use to craft. Oh, here's a fun thing.
Okay.
Weapons. What was your favourite thing about Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Like finding the different kinds of weapons that you could from across the world.
And was it the way the weapons would break and on you all the time?
I hated that so much.
Oh, that's a shame. Well,
yeah, I hated that.
You'll be pleased to know that Animal Crossing New Horizons doubles down on the...
Great.
I think it's a part of older games, but it's much more pronounced in this. I've done some science on this. And,
okay.
I think you can use a fishing rod like about 30 times when it breaks.
Right. See,
which is like probably about a day's worth of fishing, and then you've got to go and make a new one.
Yeah, that's the one thing I hate about Breath of the Wild, is because like I'd find a really cool sword and then get scared to use it because I'd lose it forever. Yeah. And I don't want to lose it forever.
Well, you're going to love this. Although obviously like fishing rods don't have, so like a fishing rod is a fishing rod. It just breaks and you make a new one. But yeah, it's a nuisance. I'm presuming there'd be like a golden fishing rod like there was in older games, which lasts longer or forever, but I haven't got there yet. The other new tool as well is the vaulting bowl.
Oh, very nice.
And cliffs, I think, are sort of new, and so I had to build this lovely walkway here.
Okay.
The other big thing in this is you can put stuff outside, like you can decorate outside. This is a fence Isabel made me put up. Isabel was like, put fences up. I'm not a fences kind of person, but I had to do that to fulfill some requirements of hers at some point. What else can I show you?
I mean, this is a lovely world. Like, very vibrant.
Yeah, because I just basically, there's Hippo. The thing is, what's he reading? Should we go and have a word? The thing is, if I have a word with him, you might think I want to be friends with him. I don't. Look at that outfit. What is that about?
It's not great. It's like, is it a uniform? It looks like a uniform.
Yeah, it just looks almost Buttlinsy, but not a fan of that Hippo. But a lot of it is basically you do your Animal Crossing routines where you'll go around, you'll dig up your 4 fossils a day, you'll go and get all the fruit. At the moment I've only got 2 types of fruit, 3 if you count coconuts.
Okay.
Which is my main income. I spend a lot of time fishing as well.
Nice. Little conch shell.
Yeah, that'll come in handy in the shop when I sell it. I can take you to Nook's Cranny as well.
Who's that?
That is Plucky.
Hello, Plucky.
Plucky's lovely, but she had a crisis of confidence recently.
Oh no.
And the other night she was like, this was about 10 at night, she was walking the cliffs on her own and didn't know whether people in the town liked her or not.
Oh.
And I was like, are you alright, Plucky? She's good. She's very good.
Bless her little cotton socks.
The other thing which is new for this, but also old, is, again, that means nothing to most people, but so the old GameCube version used to have a camera angle more like this.
Right.
And didn't have the kind of the rolling world thing which is introduced in Wild World. And it makes, I think, gives some people like motion sickness and travel sickness. And so this view is back. Which, if you're really old like me, if you're a real annoying Animal Crossing hipster, you actually, I've been there since the start. I played Animal Forest when I first started it. Then there's that for you. This is the airport where you can go and visit rides. Yep.
Nice.
And it took me way too long to realise that this is Orville and his brother Wilbur, and I didn't realise that's the Wright brothers because I'm really stupid. Also, I never realised. Do you know the pig thing that sells you turnips at the weekends?
Yeah.
Her name's Sal Jones, which is I just only realised after nearly 20 years of playing these games is a pun on Dow Jones.
See, I don't even know who that is, so that one completely flew over my head. Orville and Wilbur, I get though.
Yeah. Harv is the artist. We can go to Harv's Islands. No, let's leave Harv.
It's all cute.
It's all so cute.
It's just.
See, to you, this is just like this is my world, which I'm attached to, which I've spent 80 hours now.
I was gonna say.
And these are my people. These are my trees, which I've tended and pruned. That's my weird tabby cat who just sings at me and does loads of weird stuff.
I mean, I'm excited by all this. There's so much going on.
There's a lot. There is a lot. This is a little drinks machine I put there so you can get a little nice refreshment. I think I put that light there as well. Another thing that happens in this game as well, actually, for the first time, I think, you get landlocked. So the old open world thing, like you play GTA and be like, oh, the bridges are down, you can't get this bit of town. When you first play this, I think all layouts are kind of the same in that you'll have a river around you that will shut off a bit of the island, and then you don't get bridges and everything off until a few days. And so the island kind of slowly, you won't be able to get to the cliffs until you get a ladder, but you won't get it for a few days.
I mean, I get that.
This is a lovely bridge. Quite a nice little rustic number I put there. There's a shop over there which I don't think I can show you. And there's my little lighthouse, which I am.
Nice. Can we see that?
You can't go inside it.
Oh, okay.
That'd be
tiny.
It is. I definitely. I just wouldn't fit inside it. I was quite pleased with that though. And then the mega new thing, which I haven't actually played around with much because I've only just unlocked it recently, is Island Designer. And this means just by putting on my magic hat, I can do something unprecedented in Animal Crossing. I can either make rivers.
Oh! Look at that.
Oh no, maybe not there. Because you can't. I was hoping you could make rivers and make them run down to the sea.
Right.
But whether that's something you can unlock later, it's not something you can do right now.
Right, okay.
So basically I've just made a puddle.
Like a little pond.
Ali seems impressed with my puddle.
Yeah.
I'm pleased someone was there to see that. Or you can also, by switching tools, you can, let's break one down. You can smash down cliffs or build them up again. Like, people who are much more creative than me are going to have a field day making all sorts of incredible things of this. Me, as a very grounded, realist Animal Crossing player, I don't want to do too much to upset the balance, the perfect balance I have on my island.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah.
But there are possibilities if you're creative, which I'm not. I just like to get butterflies in nets and sell them. I'll do a very bad job of that. That's the other thing I haven't come across as well. In older Animal Crossing games, there would be a lot of Nintendo-based items that you can get, like a Samus Aran outfit and Star Fox things. I haven't come across anything like that yet. Whether that's going to come because of, obviously Nintendo are going to be doing updates for this, which means you can't do the clock skipper you used to be able to do. You used to be able to basically just change the clock, go to Christmas Day, time travel, then come back.
Right.
But time travel, time scumming, whatever they call it, is no longer possible really because events are going to just be downloadable as opposed to something, So I'm sure, I think even by the time the game comes out, it's going to change a lot.
Yeah.
And there's an update on day one, which is going to bring a lot more stuff in there. So everything I'm saying could be complete nonsense. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen yet. But that's like part of the joy of this game, is this is a game you can play, well, you're supposed to play for like over an entire year.
Right.
And the point is you just kind of checking it every now and then something else magical will have turned up. There'd be a new shop, there'd be a new villager, there'd be a new event or something. There'd be a present in the sky for you, which we don't know what it's going to be. What is it going to be? It is a bamboo shoot lamp. That's a DIY recipe for me to learn. Which is all well and good, but 80 hours in, I have got no means to get any bamboo, so that's useless to me. And that is my Animal Crossing Island.
Thank you for the tour.
That's quite alright.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. This is where I'm
going to be spending most of the rest of 2020. So
yeah, I was going to say, I feel like now I can go to another world for a good while. Animal Crossing New Horizons, it is out. Not February, Friday, 20th of March, 2020, on Nintendo Switch. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.